guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a review of the Cult Beauty by LydiaMillenxCultBeauty box. If you guys don't know who Lydia Millen is, she is like honestly the greatest blogger and vlogger ever. I'm pretty much obsessed with her. I think she has the best style. And there's something so calming about her voice. She has one of those voices that you're just like, keep talking to me. So yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with her. And earlier this year, she came out with the Cult Beauty box there where she picked out her favorite skincare favorites. I've used up everything. And now I feel like I can properly review it. There was a lot of reviews at the time. And I felt like, well, how do you know if you liked it? You used it for a day. You know, you just got the box. So price-wise, this box was an incredible deal because it actually cost the price. It actually cost what the price of just one of the products was. So I'm just going to open it up. This is what it looked like. You guys may remember I did a boomerang on my Instagram, and Charlie, who sadly is no longer with us, thought it was for him. He loved getting mail. That was like his favorite thing, is going out and checking the mail and finding what was in there. But he was obsessed with this box. He, for some reason, thought there was something for him in there. So it just opens up like so. And then I have kept all of the boxes of all of the items that were in here, except for one I very stupidly threw away. I'm so angry with myself. It was the Sunday Riley Luna Sleeping Night Oil. This is the one that came in the box, was a full size, and this is a full size as well. I always have this in my skincare cabinet. It's an over-the-counter retinol that you put this on and the next day your skin is just like amazing. So yeah, that was the only one I didn't keep the box for because I wasn't planning to do this until I started opening up everything else. And then I was like, dang it, why didn't I keep that box? So anyways, what you got in the set was the Sunday Riley Luna, a full size of the Tata Harper Illuminating Moisturizer, a full size of the Alpha Liquid Gold, Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic acid, a full size of By Terry's Cellular Rose Brightening CC Serum, and then this you were actually able to choose your shade. I got Apricot Glow. A full size of the, how do you say this, Amorovica, I have no idea how to pronounce it, Cleansing Foam. And then a full size of the Indie Lee Lotion CoQ10. So this is a toner. So let's first start with, we'll just do this in order that you would normally use these in your skincare routine. So starting with the foam cleanser, I have to say I didn't like this. I didn't like it going into it. I don't like foam cleansers. They really strip your skin. And I know a lot of people would say, oh, but if you have oily skin, it's okay. I feel like there's just no space for a foam cleanser. I think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, foam cleansers strip your skin of everything, including like the good stuff on your skin, and it just makes it, if your skin after you wash your face, it has that tight feeling, that means that you've just stripped the shit out of your skin. And so I really don't like foam cleansers. I like a jelly cleanser, an oil cleanser, but foam cleansers, I just feel like there isn't much space on the market for because we now know better. I know that she was a big fan of this, but it is extremely foaming. Like I've never had a cleanser this foaming, and typically it's the cheaper cleansers that are quite foaming, so like the Cetaphil and stuff like that you would get at the drugstore, but this one was like intense lather and it was just too much. I really didn't care for it. It really made my skin just feel so dry and stripped. Let's move on to the next thing. We have these two toners. So the Indie Lee Lotion CoQ10, I would say use this in the morning. And it's really nice. I felt like it was a really good like moisturizing toner. And it says on here, after cleansing, saturate a cotton pad with toner and gently apply all over face and throat, avoiding the eye area. Follow with moisturizer, you know, blah. It's an alcohol-free toner, which I think is really refreshing because there are so many toners on the market that contain a ton of alcohol, and which is also very drying and stripping to the skin. And this one I just found so moisturizing and nice, and it did its purpose of toning the skin, which is rebalancing the skin after you've after you've washed your face. So this is something that I have actually already repurchased. In fact, most of this I've repurchased, or I want to. The next toner, the Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic acid, is fantastic. I love this. It's slightly stronger than the Peter Thomas Roth, or is it Peter Roth Thomas? Peter Thomas Roth glycolic acid toner. So you get a slight bit more tingle. If you have quite sensitive skin, I wouldn't say to use this because that tingle is going to be an intense tingle, like a burning. But the reason that you want to use something with a glycolic acid is it really just helps to lift away all of that dead skin cells, turn over new skin cells. It really makes your skin glow. And you know, when you see these celebrities that you're like, God, their skin is just always so glowy and so pretty, it's because they're using acids. And so I highly recommend this. I really enjoyed that. And actually, the interesting thing, I had never heard of the Alpha H glycolic acid toner until, or the liquid gold, until Lydia Millen started talking about it. And I mean, that girl stocks up. I don't know if they sell out in the UK. I'm going to have to investigate this because I haven't repurchased this one. But my God, she has like 30 boxes. The next thing we have is the Sunday Riley Luna. This is one I've already repurchased. I used this for a long time before she came out with her box. I would say I've used this for a solid few years now. It was actually Caroline Hirons that turned me on to this, and I absolutely love it. I feel like there is room in everybody's skincare of a certain age. If you are 16, please don't buy any of this because you don't need it. But if you're like coming into your late 20s, you want to, you know, mid to late 20s, you want to start taking better care of your skin, I would recommend buying this stuff, especially if you're into your 30s. I'm 32. And you want to try to keep your skin looking as good as possible and fight off that aging process for as long as possible. So the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, you do not want to mix this with your acids. So I don't use my acid toners on nights that I use this. I only use this about twice a week anyways. And so the reason you don't want to mix it is they can react and like give your skin like little problems. You might get breakouts and maybe some blotchiness. So yeah, this is absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. A little goes a long way. It is blue, so keep that in mind. As you moisturize, as you massage it into the skin, it becomes clear. So you know you've rubbed it all in when your face is no longer blue. But I absolutely love this. It is expensive though, and that's why I was saying the cost of the box was the price of one of these, and the fact that it came with a full size and all of this other stuff is just incredible. The next thing we have is the Tata Harper Illuminating Moisturizer with Diamond Radiance. I have been wanting to try Tata Harper for so long, and I really wanted to try this, but it's so expensive. And the second she said that it had the Tata Harper in the box, I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I absolutely love it. I was so glad she included it into the box. It really does. This is a perfect daytime moisturizer. I wouldn't use it at night, but that daytime, it just gives you such like a nice shimmery glow, and it is really moisturizing. It's a clean product, so if you're looking for something clean, this is it. And I just really enjoyed the feel of it on my skin. And then finally, the last thing in this box was the By Terry Cellular Rose Brightening CC Serum. This I got in Apricot Glow because she had said if you had skin like her assistant Carrie, who's quite pale, to get this. So that's what I did. I have to say it's a tiny bit too glowy for me, a little bit too much shimmer, I felt like. So I was using a full-size pump and mixing it with my foundation or just applying it on its own, and I realized I just really didn't, I felt like my skin was just too like hi, I'm here, look at me, it's shimmery. I don't know what that voice was. So anyways, I started using half a pump, and I really do like it. It's one of those things that you either like it or you hate it. I like having dewy looking skin because I don't naturally have that. and so I have to mix things with my foundations. I was just using a facial oil, but I actually really enjoy using this. At the end of the day, I have to say she really just hit it out of the park with this collection. The only thing I didn't like was the face wash. I think that she could have skipped that and even just gone with like a cleansing oil or just a jelly cleanser. Everybody would have been happy, but I just found that this was just far too stripping. But everything else was fantastic. It was beyond worth the price. Like, if she comes out with this again, I'm going to buy one for myself, my mom, my sister, and then I'm going to create fake accounts and buy some more because it was a limit to one, I believe, per person, and it was just like so incredible. That I want her to come back with it again. And actually, when they had done it, typically what they do is they come out with the Cult Beauty box with an influencer, and that's it. It's just one run. But they actually did like 3 runs of hers because it was so popular. So I really want them to come back with it again, hopefully with a different cleanser. But even if it was if it had the same cleanser, it's still worth the price, and just don't use the cleanser. So yeah, that is my review of the Cult Beauty Lydia Elise Millen box. I just took an Instagram picture with this because I wanted to be able to post a picture with it so that you guys would know. I could tell people on Instagram like, hey, I did a review. This was literally the hardest thing to get a picture with in that little square. I literally had to set it on. I have on my back porch, my lanai, an angel holding a dish. I had to set it into the angel's hands and then step forward to get the picture because it's just like so big. Trying to fit it into that little tiny square just wasn't happening. I should have actually filmed myself trying to get that picture because it was pretty funny and ridiculous. So that is my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Also, I would love to know if you guys have tried any of the products in here, or if you guys are customers with Cult Beauty, what are your favorite things on their website? Leave it all down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!